What makes me differenter is that I believe in all of humanity. It doesn't matter religion, it doesn't matter race, it doesn't matter status or from whom you come. There is goodness in all of us. Some of us have had opportunities that others didn't have, and we should use those opportunities that we have to help those who did not have those opportunities. No one should make a decision about your life unless you have something to say about it yourself. My name is Una Sylvia Tomlinson Clarke.
Now your daughter
My daughter succeeded me in the New York City Council.
Okay.
She served for 5 years following my term limited, and then she moved on to the U.S. House of Representatives after 5 years. And we think in many ways she worked very hard to be elected. However, my reputation was there to buttress her hard work and her advocacy.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times too, they joke about the American system where if you have the same last name, it's easier to get in that first time from someone that has, that you're kind of succeeding. So I'm sure her mother's name and reputation didn't hurt her situation.
Well, it didn't, and I hope it continues to be.
Well, now she's proving herself.
That's right, she is, yeah. As a matter of fact, she's in a run as, this year, the election year, presidential year. Okay. She's also in the U.S. House of Representatives is also having its election, and she's in that fight.
Well, I'm sure she's having fun.
So we're here with the lovely Miss Una Clarke. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. I mean, you've been in public service for decades, and tonight you were, honored for leaving a legacy. And you talked a lot about legacy earlier today. Talk to us about what your legacy is.
It's always very hard to describe your own legacy, but it is always an honor when others acknowledge your contribution and think that you've left a legacy. And I think a lot of people think that the Honorable Yvette D. Clarke, Representative Clarke, in the 11th Congressional District is a legacy of mine because I was the first ever immigrant from any place, anywhere in the world to be elected to the New York City Council, black or white, Asian or African, or Europe. I'm the first ever person with an accent, born outside of the United States, to have been elected to the New York City Council, and that Representative Yvette D. Clarke, a member of Congress from the 11th District, then became a second generation to be elected.
Congratulations on being honored tonight.
Thank you very much. I consider it a privilege to have been selected by Redemption Incorporated to be honored along with my mother this evening. That's a real special twist to it. Because were it not for her, I probably would have never gotten into public service. It's very interesting because what a lot of people don't realize is that my mother was a community activist far before she got involved in electoral politics. As a matter of fact, when my mom was elected, I was already a young adult. So it was really our home and family that shaped sort of my worldview when it came to public service through civic and social community-based activities. So when my mom got elected, of course we were proud because it was a manifestation and a validation of all the hard work that she had put in with the PTAs, with the block associations, with the daycare movement, all of which I engaged with her as her child.
She has three opponents. She's got a Republican, she's got a Tea Partier, and she has a Green Partier. And then she has another Democrat that's running.
All right.
Yeah, but we'll whip them all four. We just want to take them to the streets.
Well, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do, right? Now, I wanted to just ask, just hearing that story just about getting to the States and during the civil rights movement and the growth that you've seen as well as the growth that you've not seen per se. Did you ever think that you'd be doing that when you were in Jamaica?
No, I did not go to the United States even thinking that I would ever enter public life.
Really?
And usually when people say that, I said, look, God is good And whatever he has for you, you have to take and you will get.
Right.
And I think that having my face and my voice at City Hall at a critical time, it was good for immigrant communities, especially Caribbean American immigrants in particular, but more so those who came after I did. I was able to show them the way and encourage people to become U.S. citizens, to register to vote, to educate them about public policy, to educate them about U.S. policy towards the Caribbean, the region from which we come, and what our unity in the city of New York could produce.
Right.
Yeah.